Cockatoos. Professor Dupont had 10 cockatoos. He was very proud of them. Every morning he jumped out of bed, he took a shower and he cleaned his teeth, as he always did. He got dressed and he tied his tie, as he always did. He adjusted his spectacles, as he always did, and he went downstairs. He went into the conservatory. There were all his cockatoos, every single one. Professor Dupont threw his arms wide and said, "Good morning, my fine feathered friends." Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every morning he said the same thing. The day came when the cockatoos thought that they would go mad if they had to listen to the same words once again. They decided to have some sport with Professor Dupont. One after another, they escaped through a broken pane of glass they had discovered in the corner of the conservatory. The next morning, Professor Dupont came into the conservatory and threw his arms wide. Oh, but there was not a cockatoo in sight. Where could all the cockatoos have got to? Professor Dupont went into the dining room. But they weren't there. Look closely, look. There's one. I love this book. He went into the kitchen. Hortense the cook was there boiling an egg for his breakfast. But there weren't any cockatoos. He went to look in the bedroom. They weren't there. 1, 2, 3. He looked in the bathroom. They weren't there. Oh, he didn't look very carefully. I can see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He looked in the lavatory. Look, he's looking down the toilet. They weren't there. That's because they're on top of the toilet, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He climbed a ladder and flashed his torch around the attic. They weren't there. 1, can you see? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cockatoos. He even climbed up onto the roof, but they weren't there. Shh, I can see them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the cockatoos. Professor Dupont went to look in the garage. His car was there, but there weren't any cockatoos. There are. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them hiding in his car. He went down into the cellar, but he couldn't see any cockatoos there either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Professor Dupont was at his wit's end. He couldn't find his cockatoos anywhere. Where could they have got to? Oh, poor Professor. Just needs to look a bit harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all there. Shh. Professor Dupont spent a restless night. The next morning, he jumped out of bed. He took a shower and cleaned his teeth, as he always did. He got dressed and he tied his tie, as he always did. He adjusted his spectacles, as he always did, and he went downstairs. Professor Dupont went into the conservatory. There were all his cockatoos. cockatoos, where they always were, every single one. Professor Dupont threw his arms wide and said, "Good morning, my fine feathered friends." Some people never learn. There they are, look, all of them. The tree. Should we count them again, one last time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The end. Cockatoos.